Hello everyone, my name is Sasi and in this video I'm going to discuss about previous year question which was asked in 2023 of civil services examination, and this question was about Indian squirrel. Look at the question. It is saying consider the following statements regarding the Indian squirrel. They build, options are: number one, they build nest by making burrows in the ground. Second one is they store their food materials like nuts and seeds in the ground. They are omnivorous. How many of the above statements are correct? So this is the question, and it is basically asking about the behavior of Indian squirrel, right? So let me go ahead and read some basic information about Indian squirrel so that we will able to solve this question. And before we gonna read about it, let's highlight the word which is there in question. Look, this is it is asking about the nest, means the home of Indian squirrel, about their food material, right? Nut and seeds, and whether they are omnivorous or not. So this is what exactly it is asking. Correct? Now let's go ahead and first of all let's see the photograph of this squirrel. Look at this beautiful creature of God, and it's Indian squirrel, and it is also known as Indian palm squirrel. Scientific name of this squirrel is Funambulus palamurum, and three-striped squirrel is also it is called by. If I'll talk about the size, it is around 13 to 15 centimeter in size. Its tail is around 12 to 15 centimeter. Its weight is around 100 to 120 gram, and its middle strip extend from head to tail. It is found all across India and also in Sri Lanka, especially in Himalayan foothills. And look at its behavior. It is diurnal, means it is active in daytime, not in night time. That is why it's diurnal. It's not nocturnal. Okay, and it basically found in groups of 3 to 5 individuals. It creates sounds like chip chip, and if we talk about the nesting, its home is basically known as braze, and it basically lives on the tree by making a small brace of twigs, leaves, grass, right? And it is herbivorous basically, but it also consume insects. So it is also omnivorous. So it is not herbivorous, and it does not store food by burying the ground. It basically stores food in tree cavities, or generally it generally has fresh food every day, so they does not need to store the food. Even though if they want to store the food, they store the food in tree cavity. All right, and economically it helps in spreading the seeds. That is why it is important. And in IUCN Red List, it is in list of least concern, and it is protected under Schedule 2 of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It is known as Ram squirrel. So the key point which was asked in the examination, it is arboreal, means it lives on tree. It does not burrow, right? And it is omnivorous. And this is the information for Hindi medium student. You can take a screenshot. So this is all information about the Indian squirrel. Now let's move to the question again and see whether we are able to solve this question or not. So this question, the first statement is they build nest by making burrow in the ground. It was wrong because it makes dray on tree, correct? So the first statement was wrong. The second statement is they store their food materials like nuts and seeds in the ground. It is absolutely incorrect because they generally have fresh food and sometimes they store food in plant trees, holes, and they are omnivorous. This statement is correct. So the option 1, only one is correct. So the correct answer is A. So this is it for this video. I'm going to come up with another question. Till then, study well and best of luck for examination. Thank you. Bye bye.